Warning: the following episode uses gratuitous amount of the following word, bitch. Good luck, bitches.
Sometimes that is better.
Welcome to prime time, bitch. I'm your host now, Freddy, and you're listening to Give Me Back My Horror Movies.
I
Bitch.
want to say it's like Macho Man.
Could you get the marbles out of your mouth?
Ooh,
Right.
this is the cream of the
Yeah,
crop, bitch.
no.
Cream of the crop, bitch.
Freddy Krueger is very articulate, I'll have you know.
I don't know
Because
about that, Pete, bitch.
Everyone's gonna be bitch.
You go, that's right, Charlie, bitch.
You can't marble your one-liners.
Shut up, bitch.
Listen here, Scary Terry. Jesus.
Come and get him, bitch.
God.
Oh boy.
Guys,
is that how this is going to go tonight?
This is how it's going to go all day. Audience, you're all bitches.
This is why I've held off so long on doing a Nightmare on Elm Street.
He
Oh my
knew.
goodness
He
gracious.
knew he was going to unleash so much bitch.
The bitch is back.
We let the bitches decide between
Oh my
Nightmare
God.
1, Nightmare 3, and Nightmare 6, Freddy's Dead. And you bitches decided that Dream Warriors was the one to cover. So, the reason why we chose those three was because we want to choose our favorite movies from the franchise. Pete stole mine, so I went by default and picked the first one. And Charlie was the only one in the history of the universe to be a bitch that wanted Freddy's Dead.
What's wrong with Freddy's Dead? I love
Nothing-
that movie.
Nothing wrong with Freddy's Dead.
I love that movie, man. That's my favorite.
I'm not sure I
one.
love it, but it's
I
Yeah.
love
it's
it.
it's a lot of fun.
So
I
here's
love
what,
it.
5 and 6 are the ones that I have not revisited in a long time. So I do need to
Oh.
give them another try.
Yeah.
And what my problem is, after I watch 3, I instantly want to just watch New Nightmare. Like, I just want to jump straight to that one. That
Yeah.
probably would have been my other pick, but part
Hmm.
1 felt like it deserved to be on the table for this little fun competition that we were doing. And there was a part of me that's like, God, our friends at Spoils of Horror has already done part 3.
Yep.
Do we want to do part 3? And
Yes.
thankfully, they gave us their blessing and said
Aw.
it's okay.
It was
You
very
know.
nice.
Thanks,
of them.
Stephen
Very
and
kind.
It was
Leo,
very nice of them.
to allow us to cover a movie.
And
Jerks.
yes, that has been out for 30 years and is
Right.
well loved.
And no one else
everyone
has
knows about
ever
it. No one
covered
else
that
has
movie.
ever covered or talked about it.
Covered that movie.
Well, see, apparently number 6 has never been covered, so we would have been totally fine and not pissed anyone off. Because
Charlie
you know
has a good
what?
point.
Now you're playing with power, bitch.
Sorry, bitch. So here we are. If you listen to the episode that I was on with the Fiendish 5 podcast, you will know that Dream Warriors was in my top 5 horror movies.
And deservedly so, yes.
Yes. And this is kind of like a comfort movie. This is something I can watch every year. Got no problem with it. Does not get old.
Oh,
If anything, I'm fascinated more and more by it as, time goes on. Now, here's the downside, fellas. I don't remember the first time I watched this movie.
Oh,
Because
okay.
this being a nightmare movie, it's kind of like with Jason. They kind of blend together. I do remember, though, Family Video having like the 2 for $1 and renting all the Friday night or not Fridays, all the Nightmare on Elm Street movies at some point in high school. So that's at least the earliest memory that I can have of actually recalling it. So, gentlemen, what is your earliest memory with one bitch, Freddy?
Go ahead, bitch, Pete.
Okay, bitch, Charlie. I'll
All right.
I'll be bitching this up, bitching first. So I think the only Nightmare I saw in theaters was 6, was Freddy's
God,
Day.
I'm so jealous. I have seen part 1 in theaters, but it was a
Yeah,
re-release.
I was a little young to see 1, 2, and 3 in theaters, and then 4 and 5 just I'm not I don't remember seeing them in theaters, but I definitely went to 6 because I still have the 3D glasses uh in my collection somewhere, and they were
Right.
really cool. They were polarized vertically and
Yeah.
horizontally
Yeah.
versus the blue and red. So and it was very William Castle. If y'all know about William Castle, I was like,
Nice. Yeah, yeah.
okay, so at this point in time in the movie, when this happens, put on this when Nancy puts on her glasses, you also put on your
Yeah.
glasses, and it was wonderful. It was really good 3D for that
For
4 minutes
era.
or whatever it
Yeah.
is. It wasn't very long. So I did not see 3 in a theater, but I had a buddy, Jeremy. Jeremy and I were very good buddies, and he was one of the only guys in town that had cable TV. And we would go over to his house, and he would either tape or we would just find it on HBO somewhere. And we watched all the most terriblest movies when we were 10, 11, 12. And even into, that's where I saw the Friday the 13th, the Hellraisers, and of course the Nightmares on Elm Streets. I think I saw 1 and then 3, and it took a while to see 2. But after watching 3 this time, I went back and watched 2 because it isn't a favorite in the franchise, from what
It's
I understand.
my least favorite,
Yeah.
honestly.
Okay. So
Yeah.
most people don't like it, and I'm watching it. I'm like, it's fine. And then you got the body, I got the brain. I swear to God, that was in the 3rd movie, and it wasn't. And like you're saying, Nate, they all kind of blend together, and all those one-liners kind of just
When you have a
mesh.
stupid child
Yeah,
brain, they
well,
just
for
kind of
sure.
mesh, and that's the
Undeveloped,
thing.
stupid child brain. Yeah, it
Yeah.
all gets kind of clumped in together. So I was surprised when I watched 3 again that line wasn't in there, but when I watched 2, I'm like, oh, that's where it was, and it was just fun to take a walk down memory lane. Uh, that's my history with it. I was watching it with my buddy Jeremy in his living room late night. His folks didn't care.
Right.
How about you, Charlie? Talk to me.
Mine
Bitch.
was bitch. Mine
Bitch.
was later on for sure. So I was renting movies. This would have been me and Ben going through the series. So
Oh, sure. Yeah.
my guess is I probably went in order and watched 1, 2, 3, 4 as far as it went. I didn't see a Freddy movie in theater until Freddy versus Jason.
Oh,
I didn't get to
Yeah.
go see that in theaters because no one would take me to go see it.
crybaby.
So
No, all right. Someone should have took me to go see it.
Take
all
a
right?
lift.
You know how Yes, I am going to go back in time, bitch, and take a lift that doesn't exist.
kind of sounds like a little bitch. That's what I'm hearing.
That's what I'm hearing.
I'm sorry that I'm a bitch who didn't
Yeah.
go and see Freddy versus Jason in theaters, bitch.
So yeah, I went through it, and being introduced to this later on as a teenager, it did have an impact. I wasn't one of those kids that got to watch this when I was 12 or 13. My parents were responsible.
This is why you go over to your friends' places.
Yeah. This is why you
my
go to
folks would
Benny's
never
place.
have let that
Yeah.
happen.
I don't know why that was. I did when I was younger. Used to go hang out at my buddy's house, but we would end up just watching heavy metal documentaries with tons of tits and drinking and drugs. Yet that's
You
not
were
the
watching
direction I
Heavy Metal
went.
Parking Lot going,
Yeah.
that's going to be us, and Beavis and Butthead.
I think you did okay for yourself. That sounds
Yeah,
wonderful.
you turned out all right.
Yeah.
Garage Days Revisited. Yet that's not the lifestyle I led. Now I have a horror podcast. It's so weird.
So strange how those things work out,
Yeah.
bitch.
No, yeah, bitch. So it's such a bit. Bitch. So everybody keeps
I'm
falling
sorry,
out every time
everyone.
we say
I'm not playing the bitch game card.
so yeah, I got introduced to these as a teenager, and I've watched them constantly. I've got the whole collection. I didn't even have to. It's so weird. This was on HBO forever, so I was like, well, maybe I can watch a a nice clean version of it. No, had to go dig out my DVD collection because I wasn't going to pay for it. No, it said underneath it went special features, and I was like, oh really? And it went jump to a kill, something else, and trailer, and I'm like, these aren't special features.
I did the same thing. I went, oh cool, I can't wait to see if there's a documentary on here. And then I saw that, went, well, that sucks.
Nothing. I'm like, I'm not jumping. I think I like the idea at the time of jump to a kill, where you're like, I just want to watch all the kills in the movie, but still, I was just like, man, I was like,
these kills are awesome, by the way.
They are.
Every single one is.
And there is a documentary I haven't watched yet, but it's like 5 or 6 hours long.
It's like a 6 hour long. I think it's the same people that did the Friday one as well.
I probably
Interesting.
It's not the In Search of Darkness ones. It's a different.
No, it's like its own entity. Where I know they deep dive into all the practical effects.
Right. So, yeah, I always enjoy Dream Warriors. It seems like it's the fan favorite almost. It's like when you say A Nightmare on Elm Street, you either have your original fan ones where it's a true horror slasher movie, or it immediately goes to Dream Warriors. Like I never almost hear about in the middle.
It's hard to argue Dream Warriors because you get the players, you get the victims able to fight back. And how many times do you get that in your Hellraisers or your Friday the 13th? You get that
never till the end of the movie, basically.
Yeah, it's
right till the final girl. And these guys all have a skill set that possibly might be able to disrupt or defeat Freddy.
Yeah,
but not really.
He has weakness, but sometimes you don't know. But
it does a great job of like every character is likable. I don't want to see any of these kids die. Not a single one. And I do feel that a lot of that is because Frank Darabont. Yeah. He was part of the, screenplay writers with this, along with, the story by Wes Craven and Bruce Wagner. So, like, we're talking about the dude that made Shawshank Redemption and Green Mile, two of the best movies ever made.
You're not wrong. That's
exactly.
You're right in the high country there.
Before we get too far into our deep dive, this is usually the point where Charlie plays the trailer.
Yeah.
Play the trailer, bitch.
Well, bitch, let me finish what I'm saying here. So I looked up the trailer, and it's literally them singing the 1-2 Freddy's Coming for You, and it's a little girl sitting on her bed with the dollhouse, and I'm like, well, this sucks.
Cool.
I mean, it was cool, I'm sure, in a theater. Super
as a visual, in the audio format.
No. And then I found another one, and it was horrible. And I was like, are you serious? I don't have a Nightmare on Elm Street trailer I can play. I'm like, this is bullshit. And then I remembered that I had the greatest song ever for this. So I was like, that's going to be our trailer. So everyone buckle up. Here is.
Get the head ready and start banging.
So here we go.
Get the head ready.
I've just closed my eyes.
Wait, what?
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 You tricked me! You bitch!
Wait a minute.
You're a bastard.
This is not the song I was expecting.
This is not at all.
It's a song about dreams.
Gosh darn it. Ah, damn it. You know what? Play the Delta Force music.
Come on.
I was so excited.
I was too.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm kind of excited.
I'm
every
pretty
time
sure.
I see your guys' face pop up on the screen, that's the song that plays in my head.
I'm pretty sure we just got cockblocked, Nate.
All right.
Okay. That was a musical cockblock right
there. So
that
obviously I downloaded the wrong Dream song. My bad.
Get your shit together, bitch.
Hold on. I have a few brought up here. Let's see if I find the right one.
Wait a minute. That's even the wrong decade.
Now you're just a tease.
What? It's Dream Theater.
Yeah. No one likes John LeJewy or whatever the hell his name is.
Is Aerosmith's Dream on next? For heaven's sakes.
Thank you. Come on, bitch. Get it together.
Exactly. Yes, I knew it. This guy.
Wait a minute.
Where the hell
is
you
it
were
Wayne's
going?
World 2? What? I feel like you've been channel surfing wrong. Is your LimeWire working correctly?
I typed in dream rock music, and that's all right. I have one more file that maybe I'm not sure.
Get it right. There we go.
It's a screaming guitar solo.
Literally.
Oh, bless you, Dokken, for this and this only.
Yeah, are there any other Dokken songs, period?
Yeah.
Into the fire!
Okay.
Into the Fire.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I know that one.
Yeah, that one rules.
This is from the video, right?
Yeah. The one where they literally intercut themselves
Where
into
Freddy-
the movie, and Freddy wakes up.
Freddie
from a
wakes up and
nightmare.
like, who are those guys? Yeah.
Who were those guys?
They were in my dream.
Right.
Who were those guys, bitch?
Whoa, it's Dokken, bitch.
Before the internet, kids, ask your folks about the before the internet times.
Yeah.
This was on MTV, and this is how you cross promoted things.
This came with the VHS too. I think it was played like after the credits or something like that, wasn't it?
Oh,
Like,
sure.
I
was-
can't
it was-
remember.
But this was played on MTV to get
Oh,
people into the
constantly.
theaters for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. This is one of those great like promotional things that will go down in infamy. Like literally, if you say like when you say A Nightmare on Elm Street, you usually think of Dream Warrior.
Dream
when
Warriors.
you think of Dream Warrior, you think of Dokken.
Well,
there's no.
you think Freddy Krueger, then you think Dream Warriors, then you think Dokken for sure.
Honestly, like if I hear Dream Warriors like played on the radio, I'm just like, well, gotta go watch the movie now. Like it's
Exactly.
just like one of those
Yep.
things I have been Pavloved to be able to just like that's what I have to go do now, you know?
That's it, man.
God, I just Dream Warriors. I adore the first movie. I mean, is it
Indeed.
a little bit slower?
It's-
Maybe.
I think it's legit
but I
scary
think
though.
it's a
And
frightening movie.
it
I think
builds
it's
a really rich history behind it.
Yeah.
There's like it's not just a killer. It starts out as that. The original film starts out as a killer, a supernatural killer of some sort, but as the layers of onion starts getting peeled away, there's a much deeper story going on, and I think it culminates with this film and the reveal of the Amanda Kruger character and what happened to her. Because it was hinted at before, but we get introduced to her in this film.
Well, this feels like the perfect complement to the first movie.
Mhm.
And like for me,
sure.
it's like the second one. My issue is it felt like they just didn't know what to do with Freddy.
Well, they
Wes
know.
Craven wasn't involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it
For
was
one
just like they
thing.
didn't, just make him be who attacks you in his sleeps, and then they bring him into the real world, and he's just killing people at a
Yeah.
teenage pool party. Like
Which was pretty.
The best
Flipping
thing
cool,
about 2 though is where it was still a very dark and sadistic Freddy.
You are all
know.
my children.
Yeah,
Whoa.
they at least kept that flavor, and it
And
was
this
the
is the
beginning of
one-
this one is where he kind of starts getting a tad bit more
It's
levity.
a
Indeed.
little bit more.
Indeed.
He's not full clownish yet.
No,
but like
not yet.
he's still a menacing, character to deal with. And then it's even the fourth one, he's still not too bad, but he's starting to even dip more and more into cartoonish. And by the fifth one, he's a full-on cartoon. The
Yeah,
sixth one, he's a
he's
full-on
Scary Terry
cartoon.
in the fifth one.
Yeah. So by the time you get to New Nightmare, Wes Craven comes back and goes, no, this is what we're going to do. And it's a great precursor to Scream because it's very meta, like all
And
the
that's
characters
what
are playing themselves.
that's
Getting
what
killed.
this one was originally supposed to be. He had that treatment for
neat.
what a New Nightmare becomes for Dream Warriors, but then they changed it midway. But that was he wanted Nancy to face him basically in the real world, so that's why we got a New Nightmare later, was because he's had this in his back pocket forever.
It's so great. Like, you get the final girl from the first movie,
Mm-hmm.
and then you get a new final girl as well, doing a tag team against the villain.
Yep.
And not only that, but they have an army with them to fight back, like Pete said.
That's my point.
That's part of the thing. Like, these are all troubled kids. These are all, they're all in a mental hospital. So, like, they're getting kicked down upon. And, like, I never want to see the people getting kicked down upon lose. I want to see them win. And, like, no one believes them. Classic adults thinking that they're all just suicidal.
That
depressed.
other doctor in there, I swear she's the freaking villain in this movie.
Yeah,
half the
definitely.
Time.
Like, it's
God,
like she's the nurse from Cuckoo's Nest.
Yeah.
It's a perfect villain for kids of that age, for teenagers who are going to watch this movie.
Adult authority.
Adult authority that doesn't believe them. And that's
a
perfect
stigmata
villain.
in our society.
It's not Freddy's the perfect villain. It's that doctor that won't listen to the kids that are like, we are dying. You don't understand. Please listen. I mean, they are begging her to listen to them. And she's just not. She's disregarding them. She's like, no, we can explain this away. She doesn't. And they keep on dying. And that's so frustrating as a young person, but also exactly what this movie meant to do. It was talking to the teenagers who are going to these movies and dumping money into this franchise. This script is so good.
It's brilliant. And like it utilizes.
Brilliant's a strong word, but
it's for a horror movie. It's brilliant.
Okay, all right.
But like, you have Patricia Arquette like slitting her wrist, so like Freddy giving that illusion that she is suicidal. The kid with that jumps off the building, they just think that this is a kid that's finally snapped. Like, it gives more ammo to the adults.
It's always been the brilliant thing about Freddy Krueger is his kills look like they are either self-inflicted or an accident.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the brilliance of Freddy Krueger as a dream demon of sorts.
Yeah. Even the Johnny Depp kill in the first one, when the reveal after the math, it was like the waterbed popped and he had the television there and electrocuted himself.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, we got to see the geyser of blood,
so
but
good.
It still come off as, well, that's what actually killed him.
It's what those the very first Final Destination movie did so well, of like death making everyone look like they were committing suicide.
You're absolutely right.
Or accidental deaths. That way no one was believing Sawa's character,
To a degree.
Then by the time you get to like the third movie, it's like, good Lord, these are getting outrageous.
to a degree, Tucker and Dale, where all those kids are it's a suicide cult. They're stabbing themselves. They're jumping in wood chippers for no good reason. Oh my God, I love that movie. I just bought that Blu-ray. Did you guys? Who bought the Steelbook? You got it. Okay.
Yeah, I was just gonna use yours.
Come on over, babe. We got movies to watch.
You know it.
Yeah,
I'll come over, bitch.
Come on, bitch.
Let's go.
So, like, to me, like, this movie instantly starts out at an 11 because, like, it's a smorgasbord of practical effects.
It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. So I got to watch. YouTube has like an hour and a half camcorder behind the scenes sort of thing. It's not really a making of or a documentary, but I watched somebody on set was taking camcorder footage of all the practical scenes and stuff like that. Like one of my favorite scenes was the Freddy penis coming out of the ground and eating Patricia. And they had the stunt gal standing on this platform and this actual giant Freddy penis coming up and grabbing her and pushing her up and dropping her down. All practical. It was astounding just to see the engineering of the effect. To see like, okay, this is what we need to do. This is how much force we need to do without killing the person we're actually chomping on. It was so much fun, and it's really grainy. It's not a lot of. I
Still,
can't say it's a
that's
lot of
like you're in a
fun to
time
watch, but
machine.
it was fascinating. It is a time machine. This is how shit was done back in the day without these stupid CG. I'm always railing on CG because it just
They use it
bugs
as a
me.
crutch.
Because right. I got to see real CG horror back in my young days, and folks today are just like, it's normal, I suppose.
Yeah, my kids look at it now as, well, that actually kind of looks fake, but it's like, well, think about this. That's actually there. They're actually reacting to
And that's the big thing. Like,
something
I'm
there.
trying
these
real
actors
hard.
are actually
reacting to
interacting,
something
like
there.
when the walls are actually closing in on them.
Oh,
They
man.
are in a
Somebody's
studio
pushing
lot.
walls into them. Yeah,
like
yeah.
you have a team there that is moving that, and then a director who is guiding his actors into how to react to everything.
Right.
And it's just so cool.
It's so much better when you can react to something physical. The Mandalorian is a great example where you're using enough puppetry to interact with the actors, and you have a much better reaction. The actors have a much easier time reacting to their environment than like a full-blown Marvel movie where everything's on a stupid green screen and you're just like, look at this ball up here. That's where the bad guy is. Like,
except for when there's Puppet Freddy running around, so I'm sure they had to react to nothing for a moment.
Puppet Freddy kicked ass. I loved claymation Puppet Freddy.
I love
that was
the
amazing.
look of that, but I watched it the other night and I was like, I remember that whole scene, and I do love the look of him. But then they do all that trouble and he pops up normal at the foot of the bed, and I'm like, come on, like do a little bit more. Like, if you really want to piss off Charles Band, kill someone as Puppet Freddy, you know. But I'm like, that was a cool 5 seconds, and then it's Freddy at the foot of the bed. I'm like, man, I feel cheated. I don't.
My guess is,
and then
that
it's
was a budget
Freddy. It's like shadow over the building itself, controlling the kid.
Yeah, I'm like, I think Puppet Freddy would have been cool, killing somebody at least one time, because I
would have loved for a
I'm down
Puppet
with that.
Freddy death.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't have Willis O'Brien or Ray Harryhausen, so things were very expensive at this point in time for stop motion.
Oh,
and
I'm
they
sure.
Still did it. I loved it so much. It made me so happy to see that claymation.
It's so clever how
happening.
they do it, that they sculpted the full Freddy.
And they went backwards.
Then they mush it till it's a smooth face, and then they play it reverse.
So awesome.
So he forms.
I
do love that whole segment. Like I said, I just feel cheated.
Right.
Yeah, we get it.
Give me some more. Give me a bunch of little Freddies.
I do, but then I'm pulled back in because it's probably one of my favorite gore scenes in this movie, when he slices him open and pulls the ligaments out.
Oh God,
I love it.
That gore scene in here, it's probably, I think, when you're looking back, it's probably the gore scene in this movie.
Oh no, it definitely is.
Yeah.
Like, it still like shakes me, because it's just like, oh, it's so gross. Like,
It's
I don't want that happening to me.
Like, this guy can't control himself, and he's being led around by his by his nerve endings, or his
pretty much nerve endings, ligaments, veins, whatever
it's
it is.
Amazing. What a vision for someone to create a kill like this. There are a lot of creative kills. I don't think I want to dive into it quite yet. So Nate, you were saying something.
Well,
please.
like the first movie, like its budget was like $1 million.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one doubled that budget. It was like $4 million, and then it even doubled how much money it made compared to the original. Like,
and deservedly
this
so.
Movie is what skyrocketed Freddy to be what we know today. And like,
agreed.
Yeah, the images of him, like him in the prom outfit. We've all seen like the action figure of Freddy in that. Like, it's just like, this was a movie, and it came out in '87. So this is like peak 80s. So like this is the 80s of all 80s if you think about it. And this is after The Thing, but to me like this is on par almost with The Thing when it comes to practical effects because
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
what we get to see. And like
You're
as
not
I'm
far.
watching it, it's
Yeah.
just like, man, like if practical effects just weren't so damn expensive, because I would love to see someone do this. Like, and you know, we've seen filmmakers starting to blend the two, or
Mhm.
like let's say like the Hatchet movie where everything is practical, but it's still just missing something to it that, you know, make this or Fred or Jason work, you know? A lot of that comes down to Robert Englund's performance. Now, I will
for
say,
sure.
I didn't watch the remake. I heard nothing but terrible things, so I just skipped it. I like
watched it.
Jackie Earl Haley. I like him a lot, but
Mhm.
I never gave it a fair chance. That's on me. But I do get annoyed when people are like, "Oh, like you can't have Freddy without Robert Englund." It's the same argument we have with, "Oh, you can't have Evil Dead without Ash." It's like,
Right.
yes, you can. These
Yeah,
guys
we
do
did.
get old.
You're gonna have to
You
one of
have
these
to.
days.
We've
Like,
actually
people
got a
keep saying
badass
that.
version of it too. You know, I
Mhm.
mean,
People keep saying like, "Oh, it's not the same Evil Dead because it doesn't have Ash." It's like Bruce is in his 60s. He doesn't want to get covered in blood.
they
He doesn't
can't
get
do
thrown
this
around.
forever.
I don't blame him.
Right.
Gunnar Henson's passed away. We're never going to get that kind of Leatherface
Mhm.
again. Like, it's one of those things, like, if you give it to the proper team and the proper love and care, I think we could get a new Nightmare that has the same skill and loves, you know, letter to
I
this.
think the Jackie Earl one had the right thought process. I think what happened is they screwed up on the makeup. I will agree.
Yep.
I think they really kind of botched it there, trying to make Freddy their own, and it just shouldn't have been. Like, I don't expect you to copy, but you could have done it 10 times better than what you did. Story wise, they went way darker, like super dark. They touched into the and what everyone has always thought of, which was the pedophilia
Yeah.
of
Mhm.
And
Freddy.
like, don't they just
Even
like
though they've
full on make that
never
on display in the
right,
remake?
they never say it in the, you know, the Robert Englund ones. It's always just alluded to. But
He's a child killer, and
he's a
Yeah.
child
that's about as far
killer
as they.
But did he
They-
do
that they
anything
ever
else, you
admit.
know?
They
Yeah.
they do sprinkle a little bit where you
As,
can
as
you
an
can-
adult, you know that's what's happening, but as
Yeah.
a kid, you're not. You're
So
not thinking about that.
the remake just went head first into that whole theory, and it is super dark. It does make him hated. And I've seen it like 3 times.
Oh,
And the first time I watched it, I was like, yeah, okay, this ain't Freddy. Then I did the thing where I'm like, I want to give it another shot, and went, you know what, there's something here. And I watched it a third time finally, and the third time I watched it, I was like, as its own thing, and not comparing it to the Freddy movies, it's not as bad as people make it out to be. It's
And I
not
think that could be
great,
the
but
thing.
it's
Like,
not
I
as
just need to
bad.
go in with that mindset of like, just not compare it to the originals, take it as its own thing.
You
know?
can't. It's like when I
that's
watched
hard to do.
the
Yeah.
Friday the 13th reboot. I can't compare it to the other ones, but I do enjoy that one. And we've talked about it before, Nate. Like, even with the Friday the 13th, they neutered that franchise so bad
Yeah.
that I finally started getting movies with gore. I'm just happy to see a dude in a hockey mask killing people finally.
And that's the thing. Like, this movie has severe gore. I don't think Freddy's Dead does. Like, I know New Nightmare has some pretty great like bloody scenes.
New
but,
Nightmare
like,
has some bloody scenes,
Yeah.
but not what I would call like full on gore.
no,
Freddy's
like, not
Dead.
like what this does. Or
They got. I mean, they literally kill some dude with a video game. You
yeah,
know, and
exactly. And then like, isn't it like maybe it's the fifth one? Someone's like a motorcycle or something.
I don't remember.
I think
I couldn't tell you.
I forget. I think it's
4 and 5 are a blur to me.
It's
4 and
almost
5
like
are always mixed, but there's some lady. There is one that I always loved, and it's the girl that gets turned into the cockroach in the Roach Motel, and it just
I don't
has
remember
all
that.
of the glue, and she's pulling herself
Ugh.
apart. It is the grossest scene.
so good.
It's so good, and again, all practically done. She's literally in
Yep.
slime
Mhm.
with all these prosthetics on her, where she's
Oh,
like half
these
cockroach.
That's a
movies
bitchin'
are
scene. I forgot
Yeah.
about that one. Yeah.
they might as well be like a practical effect like highlight reel, you know?
Right.
And
Yeah.
that's where I was just
Here's
like,
how
I
to
wish
do
we could still
this.
have people like
Mhm.
making this a thing, but even
And
like
I
a
don't want
larger
to shit
studio
on
doesn't
CG
back on
too
it.
much. If you do
It has its
enough
place. It does.
practical with CG enhancements, I think that's what the Star Wars franchise is doing right now.
Yeah.
That's the best thing that they're doing right now. They are doing puppetry and they're doing practical effects and then enhancing it with CG. That's what they're doing the
It makes me
best.
so happy to
And it
see
does make
actual
me happy.
clone armor and not just the CG clone troopers, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I don't want to see a fake person there. They're wearing a flippin' costume, and that makes it so much more real than anything that Marvel has done in the last
Yeah. It's
number
way
of
more
years.
immersive that way.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
you have to have something tactile.
And I think that's
And
what makes it more approachable in the horror side where
right.
Freddy becomes scary, you know?
Yeah. And you know, look, we're not saying that everything was like life size in there. When we started in practical, there's still a lot of miniature effect. Like the
Oh, sure.
television,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
television
You know,
kill
camera
is
tricks.
all miniatures. You know, again, one of my favorite kills in the movie, you know, when he pulls her head into the television, it's prime time, bitch. You know,
That was
it's
full
stuff
size.
like that, you
But it's
know.
so shocking because when that happens, you're like, holy shit, did he just
Right.
like turn
Uh-huh.
into a TV? And then like, wait, what? You
But
know?
then the after effect is like an actress hanging
Yeah,
out of
exactly.
a
Like that
television.
is such a
Yeah.
great shot with Larry Fishburne.
It's Lawrence, damn it. It's Lawrence Fishburne.
Oh man, I saw that in the
He
in the
made the
opening
right
credits. It was Larry Fishburne. I went, Larry Fishburne.
Ladies and gentlemen, Larry Fishburne.
I know that guy.
Yeah. Are we going to say hateful things about Lawrence Fishburne tonight?
No, we
Hell
are.
no.
We're very good when it comes
Except
to Larry
that-
Fishburne.
Except that you did. I won't say anything hateful. I'll just say you've made a great decision in calling yourself Lawrence from here on out.
Yeah, that is the move to make.
Mr. Bowery King himself.
Uh-huh.
He's got
Bitch.
He's got some bitch. The Bowery King, bitch. John
Someone
Wick,
get
bitch.
John Wick a gun, bitch.
So what's your guys' thoughts on bringing back Nancy for the third one and how she's introduced?
I think it's
into
brilliant
this movie?
that, you know, she has recovered from the trauma of the first one and is
Maybe.
dedicated to
Sort
helping
of.
teens, you know? Like, and she actually believes them. She is the character that you know, cling on to because
Mhm.
she's like an adult that actually listens, you know?
She's dedicated her adult life to helping kids
Mhm.
with mental trauma, and she has found these kids that have experienced the same trauma she has,
Exactly.
Right.
It's like,
i.e., a demon creature.
I went on my tangent with our Children of the Corn 2 episode of like, man, I like when a sequel can kind of give you a snapshot of the aftermath of the first one.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah,
That's what we
Yeah.
get with this one.
you're 100% right. Yeah,
Her dealing with Freddy from the first one has now dedicated her life towards this, you know? And it's even said in this movie of like, you are the last descendants of those that, you know, killed Freddy. So
Yeah, the
that's why
parents.
he is going
Yeah.
after you. You know, you are the last traumatic effect to go after, basically. And it's one of those like, your trauma still haunts you. And
Yeah.
like, I think that's so beautiful.
Sins of the father kind of
I-
situation.
love that mythology, that the reason this demon is coming back to haunt, kill the children of the people that killed you. I love that's very J horror. Like they this set of people murdered you for whatever reason, and now that spirit is coming back and haunting you and your lineage for the rest of time.
Mhm.
Now, if Freddy kills everybody in that bloodline, does Freddy cease to exist?
I think because of the way Wes
Oh.
Craven originally thought this through, that's probably what he thought.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's so weird to go back to the I guess with where I'm going, I'm even going to say 70s. It's so weird to go back to the directors of the 70s and 80s where their thoughts are never about a
franchise.
continual
Yeah,
story.
right.
No, they're
John Carpenter was
movie.
like, I'm done with Michael Myers. Wes Craven's like, I told the story of Freddy.
Mhm.
What else do you want? It's done. And it's the studios that go, well, it made a lot of money.
We made a
need
lot of money,
more."
man. Yeah.
You know, but it's so wild that you have to think by this time, after what Wes Craven saw them do with the second one, that this is probably the more true sequel to the
always
first
felt
movie.
Oh,
that
for
way.
sure.
And
Mhm.
now he has this like, okay, I have to do this. More than likely, they're going to want another one if it's successful. So now I have to start thinking ahead of
Mhm.
how does this continually happen, which is kind of cool. It's a sleep demon, so it's like, do you ever really, where's he going to go? Delaware, something like that.
I'm in Delaware, you
Right.
bitch.
Bitch. But we lost Pete. But I mean, it's always that thought process when you're watching these. It's not like a person that you stopped being a slasher that you could kill. This is truly a spiritual demon.
It's a revenge demon.
Supernatural type thing. And I like how he built upon it. Although at the end of this one, I kind of feel like he's like, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. Let's kill everyone at the end of this movie
Yeah,
that matters,
Mhm.
because John Saxon gets brought back just to die.
Yep.
And talking of Nancy, you killed off your final girl. I know
Yeah.
it's a passing of the torch, but who does that?
Honestly, though, it was to make it to where she doesn't have to deal with her father's death. So it was like, well, if we just kill off both characters, now that whole family's bloodline is done for.
Right.
So really, we're just saving them from being sad.
Okay, we'll go with
Ouch,
that. Wow.
dude.
She didn't look that happy to see
What?
Dad in the
Freddy
first
got the whole
place.
bloodline.
So you're saying Freddy won?
Yes, just like Lance Henriksen won in Stone Cold.
There you go.
The villain wins.
The villain wins. I mean,
Cruel world.
it's kind of how a lot of these movies go. Who actually wins in these movies? It's like, yeah, you may have a final girl, but think of the repercussions from everyone being dead around you, for people thinking you're, crazy. Nancy had to go through hell even after she defeated Freddy the first time. It's kind of wild when you start digging into like the psychology of it, a little bit. Not that there's a huge thesis to write about it, but when you just really kind of go, man, and I think Nate, we've touched on this before, it's like the repercussions of a movie. Like, what does that aftermath look like for the people, for the area that was affected? How do you explain that Nancy's mom was pulled through the door window of a house? Another good mannequin kill for Pete in the first movie.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
So good.
I
It's
swear to
very
God,
silly.
that is the one thing in the first movie that kills me every time I see it.
Oh, every
because
time.
It's the only thing that makes me laugh in that movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I was
what I'm
like,
saying.
"What?"
It's such a
And
serious
it's
movie.
the stinger where it's just like, did they really?
And
Of
drive
all the things you
away
could have done
in
yeah,
a
that's what
Freddy
you did.
car, a convertible Freddy car. But I mean, you can't even talk about a particular movie in this franchise without talking about the franchise. Ultimately,
No,
Sure.
I mean it's that iconic. It's the
It's
same
It
thing
really
with
is.
Jason.
There's a lot of
It's
films.
why
man.
these two had to go and battle it out. And like me being one of those kids, because like people always pick like their favorite team or whatever. It's like I don't know which one I like more. Like I can't decide.
I went into Freddy versus Jason like that. I did. I was like, I don't know who I want to win.
Yeah, it's like I love both.
I think it's why their original idea was it was supposed to be Ash versus Freddy versus Jason.
Mhm.
So there was a hero
Because
to root
Ash would have
for.
kicked both of their asses
Damn
Oh,
straight.
all
absolutely.
over the screen. Boom,
But
boom. Here's
when
my
you-
boomstick, bitch.
When you give me two of the worst killers in cinema history, like, who am I supposed to root for here?
Yeah.
Like, I really don't actually care about half of the teenagers in this movie.
Right.
Who
right.
am I here for? I'm here for the kills. That's what I'm here for ultimately.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
what that movie delivered on.
And
For
that's
sure.
where it did.
Yep.
Boobs and kills. There's
Yep.
nothing wrong with that. There's also a strange thing in this one is there's a little bit of boob, but
Hello, nurse.
They
There-
were big boobs, but yeah, there was just
there was some like, I don't know if I want to say laws broken in this scene.
Probably
there
a
was
little
about
bit.
to. It was a
And
young
then
boy's
it's
fantasy.
a very
he was
gross
dreaming. He was
having the
dreaming.
tongues
He was having a
being
wet
spit
dream.
out.
And then, oh yeah, that was so
Ugh.
gross. Everything
Ugh.
about that scene was gross.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
like there-
all of it.
There's an of-age woman and an underage boy, and then she
Turns out
launches
she's
her
Freddy.
tongues plural at him. Yeah.
There was I didn't watch the behind the scenes or anything or the documentaries, but I did read in something that they actually made up that actress to look like Freddy Krueger, and you were gonna have Freddy with tits in the movie, and ultimately they cut that because they were like, "This is too
Smart.
asinine."
That's smart.
Although now that I've created that image in my
now I
head
kind of want to see
going,
that. Yeah,
I'm slightly turned on, and I don't know why. This
Oh,
is just
God.
very weird.
I have an uncomfortable boner right now. Yes.
What's happening, bitch?
I did like
Oh.
her performance in that was really fun because she was totally getting slinky and sexy with this.
Oh, absolutely. It was like
Teenage
what
boy.
you said. It's every teenage boy's,
And-
dream.
Yeah, right. And then she turns and like her facial expressions at the very end, they were not in the throes of passion. She was in the throes of I'm killing you sort of thing.
I think that is right where they cut where it was supposed to be.
That makes a lot of sense.
Because if you watch it and knowing that, you're kind of like, oh, this is like the reveal. But what they do is they cut to Freddy in his normal.
That would make a lot
sweater.
of sense right there. Yep.
Yeah,
That was
it's not like Hellraiser where they come out dressed as doctors. As Dr.
Right.
Pinhead. Yeah. I'm here to take your temperature, bitch.
Here to check your rectum, bitch.
Yeah.
It's your prostate time.
Yeah. Let's get that catheter out of there, bitch. Oh, God. Where are we descending to?
I think one of the greatest things that this movie does is giving all of our characters a persona to fight Freddy. We get the kid that's got super strength. We've got our dungeon master who is a wizard.
God.
Yep.
We've got the punk girl who's got 2 knives.
2 knives.
And a mohawk.
Yeah.
And a bitchin' mohawk. Like that's a lot of Aquanet.
The only thing is, I wish Larry Fishburne could have came out in all leather and black sunglasses.
No, I thought that would have been awesome that he taught them how to use their powers in the Matrix.
Yes, definitely.
That would have.
He comes in with those little bitty sunglasses and is like, "Okay, folks,
you want the red pill? Or
do you want the red pill or the blue pill?"
No,
The
it'd
red
be the red pill or the green pill because of the Freddy's,
Freddy
sweater.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure,
And then that's when it turns out it was Freddy the whole time, bitch.
No!
Freddy is the Matrix, bitch.
And like the 0 and 1s, it's just, the claw.
Yep.
The reason this movie was so good is because what you're saying, Nate, is that all of the teenagers had a power, and the target audience for this film could relate. Were you the nerd? Were you the football player?
Yeah.
Were you
exactly.
were you the goth? Were you the gymnast? That's why this movie is so wonderful because
and then it
we all
works
had
because
something there. Except
Freddy
for me,
knows how
'cause-
to utilize that as a weakness towards them, The one girl is a recovering addict, and we get an ultimate Freddy, the heroin fingers.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that
It's rough.
I'll save that opinion for later. So anyway, for kills, right? So
Yeah. But then we get the wizard, he's
right.
He actually looks like he might defeat, Freddy by using the power of the quickening.
I hate that cloak he's wearing. I hate that. I swear that kid looked like he looked like someone put a coat hanger in his cloak and hung him on the wall.
Yeah.
That's what he looked like.
Hey man, if
I
they
like
ever
that
remake
kid.
this, I want that same cloak, but I want McLovin to play that kid.
McLovin, yes.
It is the only and Zabacadabra, and he shoots it towards Freddy, and I'm just like, and I get made fun of that I like Freddy's dead. I see how the turntables turn.
Oh,
Well, if Freddy's Dead would have had Doc in, we would have not had this argument.
this is a good point.
It had Nintendo.
But I
Answer
really-
everything.
I thought that whole idea where the kids had powers and you want to expand on that, but you can only do it for one movie, so you only had these kids doing it. So maybe I could ask this question, Charlie. What power would you have in the Freddyverse?
Oh, I like this. I like a game.
This is ad hoc here.
Yeah, I was not given any prep time for this.
No, I just thought this up now.
I'm Batman. I need prep time. Damn it!
You're editing. You can do anything you want.
Let's see. What would be my dream power? As a teenager, it was a totally different power, but we'll not go into that. We'll talk about that later.
I totally want to hear what that is.
No, you don't.
Oh, yes, I do.
No, you don't. It's very sticky.
Get out of the shower, bitch!
That's what
Get out of the shower, bitch.
All three of you.
Oh wow, man, that's okay. All right, Nate. Nate, you got one. Let's go.
All right. So what I've got is like a DVD player because, I'm a teenager and the DVD is now starting to become popular. And that's what I'm starting to now buy and collect. So I am throwing DVDs at Freddy and slicing and dicing him that way.
Didn't you make fun of that Cenobite when I brought him up in our Hellraiser episode?
That's where I was going. Yep.
It's a really bad Cenobite, which is also why Freddy kills me because it's a really bad superpower.
I was going to say there's a lot of double standard here, bitch.
That's why he goes, that's why I got Betamax, bitch. I don't know why he went so deep for me right there.
You always go so deep with your Freddy thing. It's so weird. Yeah, Gravely. You're James Hetfielding Freddy, man. That's what you're doing.
Bitch.
I am the table, bitch.
So yeah, that's what I am. I'm using the power of movie nerdom to try to defeat him. But also he realizes I'm being a hack for using Hellraiser 3 Terrible Cenobite. And honestly, I deserve to die at that point.
I feel you. I think if I'm going for the fact of if I was a teenager having a fight and what was I into as a teenager, it would have been comic books. So I probably would have took a power from the X-Men or Spider-Man or something. There's the sticky part. I can just tie that right back in. I'm Spider-Man.
You never clean up your web, bitch.
I'd be like Wolverine. Let's go claw for claw, Freddy. Let's just go.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
You kind of
like that.
stole a thunder.
Did I steal Pete's thunder? Who just threw this at me out of nowhere?
So, right. So I'm gonna if I can't do the Wolverine thing, which was my dude in the comics in the 90s, I think that I'm going to defeat Freddy with the power of love. I'm going to change into Cutie Honey, and I am going to give him the power of love, and he's gonna go, oh, you are so kawaii. You're so delightful. I love the way you look. And I just,
all right, I like the idea of Freddy getting anime googly eyes,
Yeah. He's going to get googly eyes, boing, and then I'm going to hit him with my whatever stick and
whatever stick.
All right.
I'm gonna punch him in the face, and he's gonna fly across the world, and I'll never see him again. And then he is defeated by the power of love. That's all I
Man,
got.
I hope Freddy kills you, bitch.
Yeah, I know.
Well, Pete's officially the first kill in our.
Yeah, I hope he takes you out first.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm the first one dead in any
Actually, you know what? I want to go first. I don't want to see Pete as Cutie Honey. I want out first.
I don't know. I'm kind of curious about Pete in a skirt and tights.
I can make that happen.
I don't want to hear Pete go ooh woo. I don't want to hear ooh woo, bitch. No, kill me. I'm out. I tap out, Freddy. Freddy, I'm on your team now.
Yep.
Let's go. We both have
you
claws.
Looking for an apprentice, bitch?
I got claws. I'm adamantium. Let's go. I will. You take out Pete. I'll take out Nate. It's totally fine. CD Head can't do anything against me.
Maybe
I'm switching sides.
Maybe instead I would be a Mandalorian, and we'll see who's the better fighter here.
Well, now
with the best guy versus.
Great.
What's that?
Now I want that to happen.
Yeah.
I want to see Daddy Mando fight,
Well, Boba Fett has all these nightmares, right? So maybe Freddy could slip into Boba Fett's DM nightmares?
That sounded way sexier than it needed to be. That was no, don't do that. Freddy slips into it ever so seductively.
All right,
bitches. What are we doing?
I'm done with my bit.
I don't know what we're doing.
Dig me out of this.
This is why prep work is so important.
I'm so sorry. It just popped into my head.
It was a great thought. Next time, let's
really good.
At least 24 hours, Pete. At least 24 hours.
Apologies to all that are listening and those of us that are on this.
Now, can we talk about one of my favorite things in the movie?
I thought we already were.
The stop animation of Freddy's skeleton hitting the doctor in the head with a shovel and the noise it makes.
Oh, you mean the Army of Darkness scene in this movie?
Yes.
And the fact that Freddy puts his hands up in a cheering motion,
He went,
and then for whatever reason, he thinks he's won and just turns back into a pile of bones.
Right. He Rocky Balboas and then pieces
totally
out,
did,
bitch.
Yeah, he's just I win. And it's
and then
you didn't kill him. All you did was I have been in a hole with dirt being thrown on me.
Several
you didn't
times.
win yet.
Nate, you've been in a hole with dirt being thrown on you.
Charlie's really mean, man.
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
You know, you'd make fun of Die Hard 2 5 times.
Yeah,
he gets all uppity about it.
Took more than one time. So I was just saying.
I will not make fun of Die Hard 2.
He'll bury you.
I'm afraid of Charlie.
In your own yard.
I was laughing at that watching this going, I bet Nate's going to bring that up again.
Yeah, I got PTSD from it.
Don't blame me.
Oh,
it was just that bonk.
I do like that scene in it, and yeah, it's a little hokey with the.
Well, sure, it's hokey, it's cheesy,
alive.
it's weird,
but
stop
it's
motion,
fun,
and I love it. I love it.
That's how we have to destroy Freddy. We must find his bones, bury him, and consecrate it with holy water.
I would like to add to that is a very American way to tell a horror movie or a supernatural movie. There is a way to stop the beast or the devil or the ghost. America is very much like there is a conflict and resolution where
we have to have something resolved.
We have to.
There is a resolution where in a lot of the Japanese movies I watch, it is you're screwed. If you even set foot, whether you're guilty or not, if you set foot in this house or on these grounds or whatever, you are cursed and you are going to die too bad.
I mean,
whether you're guilty or not, and there's no escape from it, which is horrible and sad, and I don't know.
I mean, if you want some really good examples of that, check out our February thing where Pete took over to really deep dive into some movies that Pete is really fond of, like J-Horror. Oh, wait, we didn't do that, did we?
Oh, yeah, we didn't do that.
I have movies for you, gentlemen. If you'd like to give me another month, I can do that too.
You get 1 month. Don't make me go get the water bottle and spritz you.
Bitch.
Bitch.
Calm down over there, bitch. Now, what if these kids, because this movie came out in 1987, so in my head that means it takes place in 1987, but in 1985 there was a little movie came out called Commando. So what if one of these kids would have thought of themselves as Arnold as Commando, going duka.
I think Freddy would have found a way around it.
Yeah. Freddy would have ended up making himself out to be like Viet Cong or something.
Or he would have been Mr. Fantastic and his body would have been pliable and the bullets would have been shot back at the shooter.
Okay. Well, there goes that idea.
Yeah.
But that's when you're in Freddy's world, it's hard to that's one of the difficult things about this franchise is once you're in Freddy's world, who has the power? And in the first movie, when Nancy says, I'm not afraid of you, you have no power over me, he disappears.
Yep.
But he doesn't quite disappear. And he
hasn't gotten his revenge yet.
He hasn't gotten his revenge yet.
And this movie also touches on that where they realize, wait, we're in a dream, which means anything is possible. And it's kind of like whenever you're having a nightmare and you kind of have that sudden realization of wait a minute, this is a dream, it's that we all probably still have that nightmare that we're late for the school bus because that is instilled in
or you're running in tar. Holy moly. that was a perfect representation of I'm trying to run and I can't move. Oh, I
They
loved
all
it
have
so
some
much.
weird dreams.
Have
Yeah,
you
it's a
never
school
have you
bus.
never
I've
experienced
never.
a dream where you can't move or can't run?
Nope.
Oh man,
That's a
I,
weird one.
I
I
usually
don't
have
know.
dreams about mole people.
Oh,
That's really weird.
I don't
That's
like
really
them.
weird.
I
I
don't like
mean,
I don't like
I
underwear
blame
gnomes.
Demolition Man.
it's one of those things with the Freddy movies was never knowing who actually has the upper hand. Like there's always like this thought that Freddy is completely in control. And they flip it quite a bit. I mean, they do it in this movie when he
Mm-hmm.
gets the upper hand on Nancy. You know, you think he's defeated and he turns around and does something completely shocking. I
Yeah.
remember the first time watching this movie when he runs the the blade through her, and while she's not dead and she stabs him again with his own glove, it's still kind of like, well, what just happened?
Holy shit!
Who's hurt
Yeah.
here? you know because it's happening in a dream. How is that happening in real life? Is it are the my favorite thing in this movie was the kid that's in the coma when
Mm-hmm.
Freddy's talking to Nancy by carving into the kid's chest, and
Come get
you
it, bitch,
you
or whatever.
feel like
Yeah.
that actually happened, like they appeared. They don't ever show anyone else looking at it, but you kind of get this feeling of that happened in the real world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Freddy's torturing this kid in the dream, that in the coma,
Yeah,
and that is now appearing
And
on
taunting
him.
Nancy to
Yeah.
get into the dream world.
right.
There aren't very good rules set up, but I don't think that matters.
Not so much.
For
Not
this
hard and
time.
Yeah, like it
fast
doesn't ever
anyway.
bother me that we have like these set rules because you are
No.
dealing with an unknown territory, and that's where it makes it like such an enticing
I do like
premise.
rules with my monsters. Like it's part of the reason I don't like zombies very much, because there are this kind of zombie and that kind of zombie, and we never know what kind of zombie we're dealing with.
Right.
And it's just also very hopeless where with Freddy, there is a we can defeat him sort of thing. There is a way to stop his terror
Right.
train, sort of, so to speak.
But you'll also realize that even at the end of that, what stops him from rematerializing, and
Right.
that's why Nancy's been on the hypnosol or whatever it was.
Hypnosol, I think that's right. Yeah.
I think it is. That, and I like that they bring that back again. Also, I think it's in Freddy versus Jason where they bring
is
the
it?
hypnosol
do
back
they?
in. Yeah,
It's
they
been a while since I've seen it. I do need to revisit it, see what all like Easter eggs are
it's been
hidden
a long
throughout the
time. Yeah.
movies.
they put the two older boys in the mental hospital and they have to keep taking the medicine, and they figure out that
remember
that's what
that.
they've been giving them, and why all the kids have forgotten about Freddy, that the parents have all been drugging their kids.
Oh,
If I remember, it's been about a year since
Yeah,
I
I think
watched Freddy
that
versus
is
Jason.
what it was. Like
So
that way,
I
there's no more dreams technically
yeah,
happening in
if you
general.
stop the dreaming, which is what this one touches on,
And that's why Freddy had to awaken Jason to bring out fear again.
they've
Oh,
forgotten
man, I gotta
me.
watch
Yeah,
this again.
that's
I
what
We
it
have
was.
to
That's good.
remind them of the fear.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good storytelling. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that.
For the people that shit on that movie, it was actually pretty smartly done.
Why?
I
think
I
it's
don't
genuinely
either.
awesome.
think that's a good way to tell a story. Yeah.
Yeah. But I do like that there's a lot of throwbacks to, the earlier movies with the hypnol and all that stuff. And it how else do you defeat him? I thought that was actually a brilliant way to do it, is stop dreaming. How do you stop dreaming?
Mhm.
Well, you'd have to use a drug. You'd have to, eliminate. And
Nobody
then
did
that
Suppress the
right.
demon.
and then that is also why the villain of the movie is like, no, these kids need REM sleep, because REM sleep, as we've all learned,
Mhm.
helps our bodies heal, our minds heal from the tortures of our own day-to-day lives. But
It's why I'm on
Yes.
medication to help me sleep.
yeah,
Mhm.
but I like their thought process on how do we go about this. It wasn't just your normal, oh, Freddy's back and he's killing kids. This really had a good, well thought out story behind it. And it's also, aside from the kills, it's probably one of the better told stories of the franchise, except for the first one.
I don't know what you mean by aside from the kills. I think the kills are marvelous.
No, I didn't mean it as they're not good. I said
Oh, okay.
for what it's remembered 4,
Mhm.
aside from the kills that everyone remembers the kills in Dream Warriors,
Mhm.
this is probably one of the more better written movies aside from the first one.
There's no arguments there. This is a
Yeah.
well-written script. It's smart. It folds back into itself, and I
It
think
doesn't
that
overstay its welcome. I mean, this comes in
yes,
a
yes,
blistering hour and a half. It's fun, and
it's
that's
a
why it's so easy for me to just put it on and just have it
Mhm.
in the background or something, because it's just like, it's quick, it's fun, it has me smiling. Like, the
Yeah.
opening to this movie is great because it feels like I am going through a haunted house, and I
Mm.
love haunted house attractions.
God, except for that, it's just the ooh moment for Jackie. It was nothing to do with the kills, but we're both oohing the paper mache stuff they made. They made that in the slimiest,
Oh, yeah.
goopiest way, and she's just slapping her fingers and hands into it, and both of us are going, ew. We've done paper mache with the kids.
Sure.
That's just no.
Stop it.
Yeah,
But like her opening up that one door and you get that wide angle shot of
Mhm.
all the bodies like hanging and just
Oh,
like
it's beautiful.
oh, it's so like disturbing. And it's
the
just one of
creepy
those,
little
like,
girl on the tricycle
yeah.
still is just one of those,
And
and she's so iconic in the series too when she pops up. It's just
the
wow.
lullaby, it's such a good lullaby, you know? Like,
Every kid sung it whether they saw Freddy or not. You know
Mhm.
what I
yeah.
mean? I knew that song and had never seen a Nightmare on Elm Street
And that's what's
movie.
great about this when you were a kid, was there was almost a belief of, you know, Freddy being real. Like that could
That's
happen, you
that was
know?
the fear of it's what marketing can never do now.
Yeah.
You know, because it's been done now, but this really got into the zeitgeist of pop culture. Like
What is
this
better
Uh-huh.
than having kids on the playground talking about, you know, a villain
it
attacking
was
you
better
in
than
your
the
sleep?
internet.
Yeah.
Seriously.
For
Like,
sure.
it was just such a great thing of like a kid could lie about Freddy, you know, visiting him in his sleep. And then that kid, you know, starts the rumor. It's like telephone, you know, it just rolls with it. But we all had such an imagination for it.
There was always that one kid that actually saw it, but then there was the other kids that said they seen it and didn't, and would
Mhm.
just come up with the most outlandish parts of the movie. And then when you're finally old enough to watch, just going, "That didn't happen. That kid
Yeah.
was full of shit."
Yeah. Billy's a liar.
Yeah,
Billy's a bitch.
Billy's a bitch.
Billy's a bitch.
But yeah, it was just such a weird thing. And honestly, we talked about Freddy more than we actually did about Jason as kids.
Yeah.
For me anyway.
Well, it's because we
Freddy was
couldn't afford
scarier.
going to summer camp, Charlie. We were poor.
Yeah,
We didn't
that's
know
right.
summer camp was a thing, all right?
You're 100% right. Dreams are free.
Dreams,
No,
yeah. My dad could afford that.
Dad's like, we don't need to rent movies. You're dreaming tonight, son. Go to bed.
Dad, can we go to Blockbuster? You have that at home. It's your imagination.
That's right. I didn't buy you those 3 GI Joes for nothing last year. It's like,
Right.
Make one of them be Freddy. God.
oh my God. No, but yeah, it's something that no filmmaker can ever copy that again. Like
No, that feeling is just, it's a part of time. And what a great time that we got to experience it. Because I feel like kids now would be like, I'm dreaming. Well, I'm dreaming about that TikTok video now. That makes me
Right.
sound really old. I didn't like that.
the Tic Tacs,
The
and all that
TikToks
stuff.
and the YouTubes and
Yeah,
the Twitches.
You sound like the guys in Congress
What
right now.
what scares people today? I mean, this is
Nothing.
Real life.
good point.
We're all
Look,
dealing with crippling depression and school shootings, so we just hate living.
Jesus Christ.
I actually had this thought not long ago of what's the last movie that actually scared me? Like truly scared me. And I
Hush.
don't have an answer.
Or yeah, Hush.
I don't think I've seen Hush.
It was a deaf gal. Is it called Hush?
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, that scared the hell out of me. It was wonderful. It was wonderful.
And like I haven't watched a lot of the newer ones, but I've watched enough, and I'm just like,
like
am I just
scared?
am I
like
just
scared?
numb
Scared me.
Well,
to,
and
to
here's
this
the
whole
thing.
thing?
As much as people hate the 2018 Halloween trilogy
Mhm.
reboot,
Mhm.
there's one thing that first movie, you know, really tackled was one of the kids says, like, what's so scary about a guy with a knife? stabbing
it's
people.
true.
They're like, we deal with school shootings. Like, why is that so scary? And
So-
then to have him actually attack, that's when people realize, oh no, that is terrifying. That is a horrific
Well,
experience to deal with.
there's I'll add to that. What is horrifying and what is scary? Like, there's a lot of horrifying things out there. Like, Jordan Peele does some really good things with horror, but not necessarily scary.
Yeah.
Horrifying is something like Get Out. That is a horrifying movie. Does it scare me? I'm not really scared of it. Seven is another one that horrifies me. I cannot watch that movie because of the way it
You can see 7 happening.
disturbs me on a level of like, yes, that is people on people horror.
Yeah.
But it doesn't necessarily.
See, I don't.
It doesn't necessarily scare me.
I actually watched 7 for the entertainment value. I actually watched it probably just a couple months ago.
That movie messes me up in a number of ways that I don't ever want to revisit. I've seen it once. I never want to see it again.
And Get Out, Jackie, that was one of those ones she bought, and we hadn't watched it yet, so we watched it, and I was like, "Meh, okay, I get it," but it just nothing. Like I didn't really get it, and that could be a me thing, like I said.
Sure.
Once you've seen enough bodies like being disemboweled, like now it was a game of.
It wasn't the gore about that movie.
No, it's not the gore, but it didn't give me any sense of dread or impending doom. And I was really trying to think of a movie that actually elicited that kind. Like, honestly, the last one I really think of was the one Nate and I covered, which is the Hills Have Eyes remake.
Oh,
that was literally the last movie where I was like, yep, this wasn't entertaining at all. This had a ton of dread into it. And until we covered it again, I hadn't revisited it. But nothing scares me. Now, there's movies I stay away from. I stay away from a Serbian film. I stay away from.
I have zero desire to see it.
Salvo, is that the other one I'm thinking of?
Yeah, 120 Days of Sodom.
128 Days of Sodom. Like, I have zero.
They always pop
negative
up on those
zero
lists, and it's just like, I don't care to see that.
Yeah, I don't.
I didn't think I had one. There's a segment in the first VHS movie where you see a couple on vacation, and they're filming one another, and it's just a standard vacation. And then you have a scene where they go to bed, and the camera turns off. Scene has ended. Then the camera turns on, and it's someone filming the couple. And like, it was just the idea of someone sneaking into your hotel room where you're extremely vulnerable, not in like a Marriott, but where you're in a Hotel 6, something that has an outside door. Yep. And then it turns into, they're back to being a couple. Then at night it happens again, if I remember right. And you see a knife just plunge into the guy's throat. And it's just like, that to me is terrifying. To me, the idea of me being like with my loved one, like that's something I used to really hold on to.
You're in a safe place.
Vacations was in a safe place. I was with the person that I adore being around, that I love with all my life. And then like the idea of someone putting them in harm and then myself, like their safety was always number one compared to mine. Like, but then just to have that idea, like that shakes me to my core. But it's because that's based on real, that's based on reality. Now, I'm not saying something like that's going to happen. Like when I watched the movie Straw Dogs, my first thought process was get a shotgun, like, just get a shotgun, like, and it's stuff like that where I think where you have more of a reality base, and stuff like Freddy only works when you are a kid.
I think that's the biggest difference I'm noticing though, is I almost never put myself in those situations, in my mind. I never like try to place myself. What would I do? Action movies all the time. What would I do? I'd kick this guy's ass. I'd shoot that guy. I'd, cut that guy's throat.
Snap that guy's neck, and I'd have two nunchucks, and both nunchucks would hit the guy in the left and right temple.
Two nunchucks.
And honestly, that could be the answer right there. I have just a different wavelength of how I view these movies, that I don't have this like impending.
I think as I've gotten older, I have more of a like I kind of squirm when I do see human on human contact. I don't know why.
That's my level.
It's just as I've gotten older, like some stuff I'm like,
Yeah. There's
You
some
know?
shitty people out there. It doesn't bother me all that bad, although anymore.
But then, like,
You
I'm
know,
not like the type of person who like watches Terrifier 2 and it's just like, oh god, like I don't know. Like to me, that was just so overdone to the
that's
point where it's
over
like,
the
ah,
top stuff. Yeah.
like whatever, you
That's
know?
the gore for gore's sake type movies
Yeah,
they
exactly.
don't
Like
have an
that's like
effect
that
on me.
doesn't affect me at all because it's just like now we're getting to outlandish cartoon territory.
Yes.
I think when I say scary, I talk about the dread. I talk about
Mhm.
And
that
that's like your like version of like scary,
yeah,
you know?
keep
Like
that would
is
make
there
me
a
lay
tension,
awake.
dread?
Yeah.
That's why the descent works so well with you.
Yeah, 'cause I'm claustrophobic.
Yeah.
So that's one
And
That's
I
a
think that's a lot.
that's
Your
one
internalized
scene.
fears
Yeah.
of
The
what you
rest
know.
of the movie, I love that movie. I just can't watch one particular scene of it. You know, I'm also not dumb enough to go in a cave. Which is hilarious. I'm terrified of this stuff, yet when it pops up on my phone, like watching videos, there's these cave
Nope,
divers that
nope, can't watch them. Oh my god,
I
they're horrific.
I seriously sit there with a knot in my stomach, but I can't stop watching. That's the closest thing I guess I could get to a horror movie is I watch these guys do this. And when they do the belly crawl where there's only a foot and there's a mountain over their head,
I hate it so much.
it's so bad, but I can't stop watching.
Nope.
That's my version of that's dread. That terrifies me. But at the end of the day, I go, I'm not getting in there. I'm
Yeah,
not going to be
exactly.
like, this is the only way we can escape. Have fun.
All right, I'm
I
dead.
die. I die here.
I have met. I met my piece.
That's right. The monster's coming. I'm joining his side.
I'll clog this end up. You guys make your escape.
The only
If you don't leave now, I'm going to kill you to show him I'm on his side. That's what's going to happen.
I would say Jacob's Ladder scares me, but that's more just like a psychological. You know,
Jacob's
the
Ladder
idea
was a
of you
great
slowly losing your mind, seeing stuff that's not actually there.
I haven't watched that in like 20 years.
Yep, me either. I've seen it once.
So.
I saw it in the theaters once. Yeah.
But like, it's a movie that's so impactful. You can just be like, oh yeah, I remember that ending.
Like,
you know.
Oh yeah, it's not that we don't remember. It's just I was just like, man, I was watching
the first Paranormal Activity. Legit made me jump. I love that movie so much because it's not real, and that was a
made me
wonderfully made film.
That movie made me laugh when I watched it.
Oh, it was so good. Yeah,
and I think that's the problem because when I went into that movie, it's so funny. We're supposed to be talking about Freddy, but now we're talking about our fears. But when I watched a movie like Paranormal Activity, instead of like losing myself in the movie, I went, "How'd they do that? How did they? Okay, if I was making this movie
on such a low budget, how did you do that?
That's where I go in these movies. Yeah."
And so, like, you kind of almost approach it from just the practical standpoint,
analytical,
immersing yourself into what these two characters are experiencing with a haunted house.
Exactly. I think that's the difference right there. It's just how I'm wired.
And it's everything with horror is subjective and what you like.
Totally.
What you like,
oh,
you
for
know?
sure.
Yeah. I think that's one of the things of just like being open to watching anything. That's why it's fun to have like Charlie watch Raw and to cover that movie because it's it's not something he typically would have had in his wheelhouse. Let's see what he thought. We already kind of have a good idea what he's going to think.
Right. But instead of generalizing it, let's find out. And, instead of me going, I hate it and not give you a reason, I at least.
But I don't think you hated that. I think it was just like not in your wheelhouse.
But that also goes back to my analytical thing. I actually like deconstructed the movie and go, this is what I didn't like. So speaking of movies we do like, I think we need to jump a little bit back into.
Thank you for revealing us.
That's fine.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So,
no. Charlie's right.
Yeah. I think everyone's probably seen this movie.
Yeah.
So we've kind of talked about all of the highlights.
A love letter to this movie from us.
That's it. We're not going to break it down or anything.
No,
but we're going to do. We're going to do our things. Let's.
We got things to do.
We got things to do. Let's do them. It's raining, bitch.
It's raining bitches.
That's a totally different thing.
Raining bitches. Hallelujah. It's raining bitches.
Hallelujah. It's raining bitches.
I'm not editing any of that. This is going to be an episode. All right. Our raining blood. And This is one of those things where I love watching these movies, but then when I go back and I go, what's the kill count in this? You're just like, it's 6. 6
Yeah.
people die in this movie.
I mean, the first one had like 3. Most of
Yeah.
these, like
Wait,
Freddy has a
really
very
6?
low
Only
body
6
count.
people die in this movie?
Yeah.
Only
shit.
6.
Well,
And
the Nightmare movies are a low body count, aren't
Yeah,
they?
very low. Like the
Almost
first one's got like
always.
3.
Mhm.
I think the 5th one has like 3, which is always shocking
Mhm.
because there's such a wealth of creativity with these movies that you could expect them to just be
It's-
like, here are 10 generic teenagers. Have at it, Freddy.
It's
Right.
quality over quantity. It's like,
Yep.
so
It really
Stallone goes out there and murders 40 people. And you're like,
You got to bump those numbers up,
snores,
son. He's in
snore
the
fest.
80s or
And
90s.
you get some gal tosses her head in a TV. That's quality over quantity. I'll take the TV over the 40 people shot with shotguns.
Well, then this
I
is
think
best
it's-
because we now got to talk about our kill of the week.
We do. I was just going to say one thing. I don't think the very first kill in this movie happens for almost like 37 minutes or something
Makes
like
sense. Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's pick our favorite one then.
Building the tension. Oh,
What do you think? Zombie kill of the week?
All right. I think we start with Pete.
Pete,
oh,
yeah.
me? Okay. So I think I'm predicting everyone's favorite kill is going to be the TV.
Oh, you think?
That's my
huh?
prediction. So I'm not going to pick that one because quite frankly, I think the Tal, what was her name?
Taryn?
Taryn.
Taryn, that's it. Tall
The
was a
practical effect. I'm sorry. Yeah, Tal was Beastmaster. I'm sorry. Taryn.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm getting my podcast mixed up. Shut
Uh-oh.
the practical effects on her, the sores on her arms that were begging for more drugs. I remember seeing that as a kid and going, oh, I never, ever, ever want to do drugs ever, ever, ever. And that's genuine. I don't ever want to do like injectables. I think, quite frankly, that's why today I have a little problem with watching blood being drawn, or if I'm giving blood, I just look away and it's fine.
Same.
That the little prick I get in my elbow, I'm like, whatever, it's all good. I just don't want to
blood
see
from your elbow.
Well, the inside of my elbow,
Oh, okay,
asshole.
okay.
This part.
I was like, what kind of weird doctor are you going to? Get away from them,
the
bitch.
outside of the elbow, you dumbass.
Whatever, bitch.
Hilarious.
So I just need to look away and it's fine. Everything's cool.
Right.
But when Freddy brings those syringes up and those pustules are slurping, just begging for a fix.
Yep.
That disturbed me on a deep level, and that is my kill of the week. I think that her head was supposed to explode at the end of that, and it didn't. The effect's like, oh, that didn't work.
Yeah, they said
All
it
right.
looked almost comical. and it
Don't
kinda
don't
killed
worry
the
about
mood.
that.
Yeah.
And they cut it all out. So, but her forearms just begging for that
Yeah.
that fix was
It's pretty wild.
horrifying, because that's kind of what addicts feel.
Mhm.
That is a thing, like they don't have that manifest in their veins or their forearms, but that's exactly what they're looking for. And that's terrifying to me. And that's my kill of the week. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you for coming to my Pete talk.
Yeah. Thanks for coming to the Pete Talk. Bitch.
Was that 10 minutes? I'm so sorry.
Charlie, what is your kill of
Charlie,
the
what
week?
you got, babe?
Oh my God. I was of a mind like Pete. Like I feel like everyone just gravitates to the television kill because it is cool.
It's
But
iconic for a reason.
it's
awesome.
iconic for a reason.
And the way how they did it was incredible.
But I my favorite is one we've talked about, and it's ripping the ligaments out of the kid's arm and legs to turn him into a marionette.
Oh my god!
Like I said, I feel like that is probably the goriest part of the movie.
For sure.
I mean, he kills the wizard kid by shoving his claw in the kid's chest. It's
Classic,
kind of
yeah.
lame.
Just instant,
Yeah, it was
Boring.
classic, but boring. You're right. You know, and he basically does that to Taryn, even though he does the syringes thing. You know, so it's kind of like they copped out on quite a few things. And the television kill is there was no blood. She's just hanging in a broken television at the end. So been different if it was like a geyser of blood come flying out of the television would have been cool.
True.
But the kid with the marionette, when the ligaments come ripping out of his body, and as he's walking down the hallway, leaving a blood trail where he goes, it's, to me, that stuck with me more on the gore end of it than creativity wise. You know, I was just, that one's creative. What kills it though is, you know, the overlay of Freddy up above. It's like, okay, I could have,
Yeah,
they could have done something a little bit better.
You did as best as you could at that.
I almost would have rather not seen Freddy and just
Right.
saw the ligaments going up. I can put that together in my head that that's Freddy controlling him. I don't need him cast onto the moon glow. But for kill, for gore, it's the kid that gets his ligaments ripped out. Nate.
Right there with you. It's the same one. Like, that is such a haunting kill. The big thing for me is like, he is a sleepwalker. It's established in the movie. That's what he does.
Yes, you're
and
right.
So his roommate sees him get up, and you know, he's got his arms out, and like, he's kind of making noises, but it just plays off that he's sleepwalking.
Yeah, Kincaid's like, all right, man, just go do
whatever.
your thing.
Go do your thing. And then like, he eventually makes his way to that tower, and then all the kids are watching him. So it's like, you get this effect, but you also get the horrific that all these kids just watch their friend die right in front of them. And they, you know, everyone's suspecting it as suicide, but they also know there's a little bit more to it, that he wouldn't do that. You know, that's what they all keep saying. So
they never reference that he went through a locked door. You know, he does that thing where he like phases through it, you know, Freddy magic kind of thing.
Kitty prides.
Yeah, but yet they never, like, the kids never go, then how did he get through the locked door to the adults? Like, they're just like, he sleepwalked, he jumped off the thing. That shouldn't be something he should have been able to do. And that door was still locked. You know, how did he get up there and all that? So I wish they'd have dug. It's not the greatest, like, thought out kill, but leading up to it, it is an excellent kill. I agree with you on that.
So yeah, that's mine.
Cool. All right.
We gotta rate this bad boy.
No one picked the TV. Wow.
I love the TV. I do, but that
I think everybody loves the TV.
Disturbingness of
that
really like sticks with me.
I mean, I love Terminator arms, and that's awesome when Freddy's arms pop out the side. You know, we can talk about it. And then I do love how Robert Englund's head pops up out of there through the plastic, and then it forms into his head. Little antenna on his.
That's such a great practical. Oh man, it's so good.
It was a good blending of practical, miniature, and technically stunt work, because there was a lady
I don't think there was
that,
any miniature. I think it was all stunt.
No, the TV Freddy doing the articulation, that was miniature.
Oh, okay, yeah.
When he actually like reaches down to pick her up, that is miniature.
Okay.
But everything else was practical leading up to that. So great cut, you know, editing to get that to feel as a
great editing.
So, all right, rate this bad boy.
Guys, it's okay. He just wanted his machete back. Woo!
And I'm just saying, a cut above, I've put it out there that we're willing to cover Jason X on your show.
I will do Jason X. That stupid movie is.
They want to invite
adorable.
us on.
Yeah,
Jason X was thrown out, and I think the words were, "Oh God, no, anything but Jason X."
I'm pretty sure that's
I might
the
be,
exact words.
getting that mixed up, but I think that's what their quote was.
They got a problem with Jason X, for heaven's sakes.
They had a problem with Jason.
I guess we'll just have to cover Jason X ourselves
one day.
I'm down for that.
I look forward to it.
And it's
'cause
almost like Pete had a whole month and he could have picked a movie like that, but whatever. Pete, why are you
Everybody-
ranking this movie?
Everybody knows Jason X. I'm going to bring stuff to the table that you don't know. Okay, I'm rating this. It's my
Yep.
turn.
Yeah.
I hate
Rate it, bitch.
I hate going first.
That's why I like doing it, bitch.
This movie is astounding. 8.5.
All right. All
8.5.
right. 8.5.
That's
That's
it.
high with Pete.
That's it. 8.5. I love this movie. It's amazing. Practical effects, clever story. Bring it back, Nancy. 8.5. Done.
Yeah.
Nice. Charlie, bitch. What are you rating this?
Charlie, bitch. Well, bitch. Let's see. It's kind of difficult. Like, I have my favorite Freddy movie, but it
Sure.
doesn't mean it's the best Freddy movie. I can admit
That don't matter.
But God, man, this is an iconic movie. It's iconic for a reason. I think I'm right there with Pete. This is an 8.5 all day long. Yeah.
All right. All right.
I was right.
Yeah. So, Nate, bitch, what are you rating this thing?
Nate, bitch.
Yeah, bitch.
Well, bitches, I love this movie so much. I've said it's in my top 5. Obviously, my top 5 probably changes on what my mood is.
Sure.
But I was so happy that this is the one that the bitches decided to choose. So, and I was like stoked to watch it again. I'm giving it a 10. I love this movie. I got no problems with it. Like, yeah. As I think maybe
I'm not gonna
1
argue
is
there.
the better movie, but
Well, yeah.
3 is so much fun, you know?
It is a
and
lot
just-
of fun.
God, I think it's one of those things like when ranking on, like, I don't know, 1 and 3 are kind of equal to me. I can't really put one over the other. It's not fair.
That was
just
said
depends
in
on my
our
mood.
polls. There was a lot of people that were like, either one, we're happy. And I'm like, no, you must pick.
You know what? That's what's great. If a horror franchise on its 3rd movie can still, keep people happy, that says a lot,
After stumbling on the second one.
Exactly,
I mean,
because
that says
after
a lot.
that stumble, it could have just they stumble again and again, and it just
Yep.
Freddy never went direct to video,
No, you're
Mhm.
right.
Right,
It's one of the
right.
few that never went direct to video.
But in 3, they got Wes Craven back, and that
Yeah.
has a lot to
That-
say about how the franchise continued.
that
Man.
that says a lot.
This movie is so much fun, and it's just like after you listen to this, go rewatch it because you're just gonna be like, oh yeah, they're all right. So
So
that's my final verdict, bitch.
Do you want to do a trash
10.
review, or are you not
Nope.
going to do a trash review on 10?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't think a trash review
I'm
is.
not gonna give those bitches the satisfaction of
Yes!
trashing this movie.
All right. So no trash review this week. So I think that works.
Feels odd, but I'm going with it.
It's fine, man. It's your bit. You can decide whether you do it or not. Everyone that just
Oh,
thinks
wait.
that-
I'm gonna read one real quick. Oh no, it just says I'm a bitch.
I'm not sure anyone looks forward to this one.
For anyone that gives it a negative review,
Dream on, dream on,
bitch.
Excuse me.
yeah, I hear them too. Everyone, it's fine. All right. Well, I think that does Dream Warriors.
Yeah,
we
I think
did our first
it.
Freddy movie.
Wow, thank you to the bitches for picking this one.
Yeah. All the bitches.
I love you, bitches.
Nothing but love, bitches.
Do not
So-
make this episode a drinking game. You'll die.
Oh no,
Literally alcohol
no.
poisoning.
I'm having a trouble. I'm having a trouble. no.
Pete's already got it.
Yeah.
Like, I was-
bitches.
I was drinking every time we said bitch.
So,
Uh,
what I would recommend everyone to do is go listen to the better podcast that covered this movie, Spoils of Horror. That
Yep.
way you can get, a true love letter to this movie
Yeah.
that, actually does a brilliant job of going in depth to why it's so great instead of us.
Agreed.
idiots. Yes.
I think that is the best way to
And I
sell this.
purposely did
Mhm.
not re-listen to that episode because I wanted to see, like, after we record, what did we touch on that was the same, because I haven't listened to that episode since it came out.
Right.
Well, I mean, they break a movie up into chapters. They do
Yeah.
a lot of work into it. They write out the storyline. I kind of remember their episodes. It's been a while. I mean, they did it early last year or something like that, I think.
Mid last year, I don't know.
Somewhere around there. So, yeah, I think that's a great way to look at this is if you want a real deep dive, Spoils of Horror, your guys. You
And
just
then
want
after that,
if you want some dumbasses talking about this movie,
some
please
drunk
listen to us.
shenanigans.
and then go listen to a cut above as they just did The Ring. Great episode. And our collaboration. I'm still going to promote that. Children of the Corn Part 1 from a cut above. We did Children of the Corn 2. And then you know what? Spoils of Horror doing Children of the Corn 3. And it's a damn good trilogy. I said it.
And apparently we're the ones that loved it the most, even all of the movies. It's
Yeah.
so weird to hear
It's really
everyone
weird.
talk about it.
I've been on like a Children of the Corn high. It's strange.
Ladies and gentlemen, Children of the Corn is the greatest horror trilogy of all time.
It's right there.
It's better than Nightmare on Elm Street trilogy.
Yeah, because
is
2
1 and
stumbles a lot.
3.
You know what? 2 doesn't stumble in Children of the Corn.
Exactly.
Right. Exactly.
It elevates. It goes so high.
Touches the highest.
My review changed. It's now a 10.
Okay, so like Friday the 13th might usurp Children of the Corn 1, 2, and 3.
It does have Friday the 13th 3D.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
Right. God, why didn't we get a 3D?
There are, but
Corn just in 3D coming at you.
I will stand on this pedestal saying that Children of the Corn 1, 2, 3 is one of the greatest horror trilogies of all time.
It's
how,
but in the best way possible.
Heard it here first, folks. I'll grab that audio and we'll have it forever. Every time Pete has a problem with something, boom. Remember what you said? It's totally fine. All right. Well, good. So thanks for everyone tuning in and checking out our very first movie from the Freddy franchise. I'm not even saying the whole big long thing about it. It's totally fine. And if you want to continue on with the conversation and see where we put these polls when we finally give the bitches a chance to vote, is come over to Give Me Back My Horror Movies, the Facebook group. Give Me Back My Action Movies, the Facebook group. Both of us are also on Instagram. Nate's chugging away to 1,000 followers. I just cracked 500. Woo! Don't ask me how that happened. I started it first. I don't know.
I don't know either.
He sold his soul. I don't
We
understand.
all love Nate. Charlie's
apparently
weird.
I am weird. We are also on Twitter and TikTok and YouTube, and hopefully you will be hearing us start our Tubi Files in April.
I cannot wait for the Tubi Files.
Tubi Files, Trash
Soon.
or Treasure.
I have such trash to show you.
That's right. We already have our first one picked out. It's the one that even started this whole shenanigan idea, and we will reveal that later on. All right. Well, I think it's a great time to. We don't normally do this, but I just wanted to announce what the next movie we're covering is. And that movie is going to be.
Hey,
Wait.
I didn't catch that, dude. What was it?
Hey,
Wait, what was that?
Hey,
What?
you guys,
I
what's going
I
on
didn't
right
hear
now?
that.
Did you guys
Hi.
hear me?
Hello?
Hey,
What is going on?
I've lost control of my computer.
I don't even see you guys anymore. What's happening?
I'm losing everything.
Hello?
Can you guys
Hey.
hear that?
I'm going to restart my computer.
Oh, don't do that, Pete. What?